Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So today we're going to take a look at the newest Dokkan Fest exclusives. We have Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. This is a tag character, of course. And then we also have the other Dokkan Fest. This is a dual Dokkan Fest. Gamma 2 and Power Awakening Piccolo. And he, of course, does go Orange Piccolo in the animations as well, which is fun. So let's see how these boys are going to do. Now, I think, let me just get this out of the way right away. This is going to work a lot better for these characters, and especially this Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1, I think, in particular, as the rest of the celebration continues on. This character is definitely feeling wanting the easy A's for the superhero characters, right? Because if we take a look at this, they get a lot of stuff based on if we have a superhero character on rotation. So this is Ultimate Gohan right here. 250% attack and defense, guaranteed additional super, and 58% chance to crit. So right now, if we look at the superhero team, I wanted to run, for their video, I wanted to run their team, and then for Gamma 2 and Piccolo's video, we'll run their team, right? But if we take a look at this, right, these boys right here look like, obviously the blues are tremendous, right? But superhero is not that great right now. This Vegeta will work if we run full movie hero. So that's essentially what I decided to do, right? For their leader skill, this character right here. Remember, the leader skill we're rocking here is movie hero, hybrid Saiyan, and mission execution. But that superhero restriction for them, I mean, it's on rotation. So it's going to be a little bit tough to deal with. So, all right. I mean, this is a pretty good opening rotation. I mean, we do have All in the Family up next to Path to Power Kid Goku. So we could just go ahead and hit this, and let's see how Gohan is going to do. Let's see how good that this boy is going to be. Now, when Gohan gets hit, for the first time, he gets permanent 300% attack, by the way. So this does work out very well for us, that we're going to be able to get this instantly right here. Bam, 300% attack permanently, and now activated. So we could see Gohan hit probably some low attack stats. Kind of like right away. All right, so here's Zamasu's super attack right here. Let's see the damage. Yeah, beautiful. That looks good. 30 million, okay. So Gohan, baseline, is guarding with 10% damage reduction. He has 58% damage reduction his first 5 turns. And then he also gets an extra 10% damage reduction when receiving an enemy super. Yeah, look at this. It's pretty good. I'll take this. We're failing our crit procs, but decent turn for Gohan regardless. Now, we got hit by a super attack by Zamasu, so that triggered 2 turn support for superhero allies. 1 key, 10% attack and defense. Because that triggers when he gets hit, it's one of those things where it's like, it's more impactful than just 10%, right? Because it's a phase 2 support, right? So that's pretty good. That Gohan is going to be able to trigger that right away. Now, on that opening rotation, we did have him next to Path to Power Kid Goku, giving him additional damage reduction and additional defense and stuff. And All in the Family. We had the All in the Family link activated also. Now, one of the strongest aspects of this card is the fact that Gohan, if at any time the fight goes bad, Gohan can use a Senzu being active skill at any point if the fight goes bad, right? So, like, let's say Path to Power Kid Goku got hit by a super attack and took 700k damage. We would go into this next rotation, and we would be able to use Gohan's Senzu, which we can use when HP is below 58% or from his second rotation. And the Senzu will heal us. It'll give us a 58% HP regen. It gives Gohan a massive 12 key and 158% attack buff for the turn. But a huge thing it does is it removes all debuffs from all allies. So this Gohan has a tool against bosses locking, sealing, stunning. That's good, right? So, oh no, Goku Black has, well, it's Zamasu that locks, but oh no, the Goku Black fight is at it again. Not for Gohan. So that's exciting. That's definitely exciting. All right, here we go. Remember, Vegeta's at 80% dodge right here. So, I mean, if Vegeta fails, you just, once it's like 80% plus, nothing you can do but throw your hands up and say, well, fuck my asshole, right? Like, what else are you going to say? Alright, so we'll hit this, sure. I just gotta double check on Vegeta. Vegeta doesn't need orbs, right? I have, like, a lot of characters, like, you know, key notes in their head of what they need. I just want to double check that Vegeta... No, we're good. And Vegeta does want to be running slot 3 as well. Okay, so I can conserve orbs. Because I do like to conserve orbs a lot, but sometimes if I'm, like, explaining stuff or talking too fast, right? Like, it's like, I didn't give the character the orbs they might need, right? Mistakes happen, for sure. Alright, so far so good. I do like the fact that Gohan is very competent just right away in, like, a slot 1 role. That always is super big. And then Gamma 1 is going to show up on turn 4. I have no problem. Like, I think all of this Gohan and Ultimate Gohan, this Gohan and Gamma 1's conditions are very, very good. They have very, very good conditions, right? Just get to turn 4, your second rotation, or under 50. Like, these conditions are just very easy to hit. And it's not like layered conditions where we have to be fighting one enemy and we gotta need a superhero ally rotation and we need this and we need that and we need this. It's like, you know, like under 58% HP we could do it. His second turn we could do it. You know, shit like that. Okay. Well, I probably will use the Senzu on this next turn right here because Beast just got blasted. Remember, like, we can run Beast Gohan, but Beast Gohan is way better on the Bond and Master Disciple team. He's way better on the Bond and Master Disciple team, Beast Gohan. With all that stuff, like, Kid Gohan support and shit, really. Although, I mean, wow, we failed that dodge. Great, great. Alright, guys, that was a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. I was actually, damn, it is a bit unfortunate just because we're about to be able to use Gohan's Senzu to really, really help us, which I think is going to be one of his strongest tools. Okay, so this will be good right here. So remember how I pointed out, right? Gohan gets that massive 300% attack the first time he gets hit. So on this rotation, we're going to see him without that ability. He's not going to have that up right here. All right, so let's just see what Gohan does, and then I'll probably just skip right to the next rotation. Gamma 2 and Piccolo are in slot 7 again. The good thing, though, yeah, look at his damage. So that's what happens if he doesn't get hit. But, I mean, he just has to get hit one time, and he gets the big damage, but... in a scenario like this where the boss is doing slot 0 attacks, right? This is the environment we see. Now, it's always going to be good if he's targeted with a super attack too, by the way, because that's going to trigger his support. Gohan can get even stronger if he's targeted with an unarmed super attack, but those are pretty uncommon. All right, here we go. So, this hits us right here, and this will trigger 2-turn support. Which obviously is very good. That also means Beast is not going to get supered this turn, which is good. Although, if we would take a lot of damage on this turn, we could potentially use Gohan's Senzu. Like, so, a great way to use this Gohan character? Think about the Bardock Great Ape fight, right? You get sealed. Turn 1, you'll be sealed by Tora. What we could do is we could damage ourselves on the nodes, like on the map. Damage ourselves on one of those. Go into the fight, be able to use the Senzu instantly, heal ourselves back up, and remove Tora's seal. So that, like, the Senzu to me is probably the most intriguing aspect of either of these characters. I just think it's very valuable because of how easy the condition is to trigger it. Alright, let me come back next turn. Alright, guys, here on our next rotation. Alright, hopefully my darling angel Vegeta is actually able to hold his own this time. Damn, orbs are too good, though. Alright, we'll hit this. Because I need Path to Power Kiko to get 7. We're fine. Okay. Sure. And then we'll hit this. So, Vegeta, man. Vegeta with just a 1 turn gets smacked. Did I misread his kit? Did I mess up? Yeah, no. It's just because he gets his dodge at the start of turn, and then the extra dodge is if the whole rotation is movie hero, which we have. So, yeah, that Vegeta death was just him failing 80% dodge. That's all it was. All right, well, it is what it is, like the ancient Mayans say. All right, so here's some more Gohan. Next turn, remember, we're still going to have Gohan in base form, by the way. You know, Gamma 1 doesn't show up until turn 4. And Piccolo, as well, shows up on turn 4. Now, Gohan, he keeps his damage reduction for 5 turns. So when Gamma 1 shows up, we don't immediately need to swap into him. But, I mean, Gamma 1 is very strong, so it's not like we wouldn't want to go into Gamma 1. There is one other thing I'm forgetting to talk about. And that's that Gohan stacks defense every super attack he does. What does that put our HP at? Oh, okay. Wait, is this... Ah, man, I'd like to go into a tough fight, but... Dude. Alright, guys! So we, okay. Ignore everything, man. We've reached turn 3, okay? So, Gohan, just second turn, is going to be able to drop his, active skill. Now, we've done a couple of super attacks. Every time he supers, he does stack 30% defense. You know, along with that guard and that damage reduction. So he could be looking pretty tanky, really. Do I want to use this Senzu right here? Probably not, honestly. This looks good, right? I don't think we need to use the Senzu at all. So, okay. Let's just go ahead and do this right here with Beast. Let's see. Beast will get hit. And then that is going to trigger key support for Gohan. So we could just do this to just set up Path to Power Kid Goku nicely. And then we could just hit that right there, which will be good for Path to Power. Perfect. Okay. So this is a nice rotation for Gohan right here. Let's see what he looks like. Cool. Let's do it. Good thing is I see no way we can get killed in this rotation, so I love that shit. Bro, it's like, bro, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like these videos do go good, you know, kind of like going into like a really chaotic, difficult fight. But at the same time, it can keep us from seeing the characters a little bit. That's the only thing. It's the only thing about it, right? So, okay. Turn 3. If they're, like, let's say Path to Power Kid Goku is locked in slot 1, I just would have said, fuck that shit. I would have popped the Senzu. The Senzu would have triggered, and we'd have been able to put characters wherever we wanted to. That is such an elite ability that Gohan has, right? I really like that. The only thing about Gohan, right, is, we are going to have to make sure that we have a superhero character on rotation with him. That is a pretty strict condition. I guess it... Yeah, I mean, because he gets 250% defense from that. But a lot of his damage that he's going to get is going to be from that too, right? 250% attack, guaranteed additional super, and 58% crit. So, Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1 specifically, they're going to be much better as soon as they actually get these EZA characters, the superhero EZA characters, who are going to be coming later this month, right? Or late in January. All right, double digits right there is good. So Gohan, I mean, is exactly what we'd want to see from a new Dokkan Fest exclusive so far. He's just eating all this shit. If things could go bad, he would be able to have a get out of jail free card for us potentially with the Senzu beam. So, I mean, so far so good for Gohan. We could take a look at Gamma 1 on this next rotation. The other thing too is if I wanted to, if the lock is annoying, we could do the Senzu right here. I think I probably will actually do the Senzu. That way we could maybe get, you know, Gamma 1, or I don't know. Would I want Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 next to each other? Like, how do I want to do this? Alright, hold on. Let me, because I didn't get the, their exchange animations in. We gotta do this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Those animations, they do kind of just like get in there, like get in and get out very fucking quick, huh? Okay, so how do we want to do this? So I'm tempted to use a Senzu to get Probably put the gods in slot 3. I would say the chances are very likely, by the way, that Rose Goku Black is going to be supering probably in slot 3. So I think I'll probably go Gamma 1 in slot 1, and then we might go Orange Piccolo in slot 2 right here. So Piccolo should be able to do a shit ton of damage. There is also the fact that we could drop the Orange Piccolo support as well, which we probably should do. I guess let's just go ahead and do this first. We'll go ahead and do the Orange Piccolo active skill here. This is going to give us a lot of support for the turn. Alright. Let's go with Orange Piccolo here. Alright, so the damage there from Piccolo's active wasn't the most insane of all time. But keep in mind, that did just trigger 40% attack and defensive support for our rotation right here. So now all their stats are going to have jumped up quite a bit. I think I'm also now going to use Gohan Senzu, because I would be nervous about putting Piccolo, I think, in front of the Goku Black super attack if it's going to be there. So let's go ahead and do the Senzu, which is going to allow us to move Piccolo from rotation. I think this will give us our best path towards winning here. Alright, so now that is a huge extra amount of damage that we would have just unlocked for this character as well. I don't know. I almost kind of want to just maybe... Like, we could see what Gohan is going to do here. Should I do Gohan or Gamma 1? Huh, I'm not actually sure. Now, that huge buff right there that we got... So, Gohan, remember, when we do the Senzu, for one turn... we get 158% attack for one turn. I think we'll go to Gamma 1 for this. Okay, so Gamma 1 is going to hit really fucking hard, is what's going to happen here. Yeah, we'll get Orange Piccolo right there. We'll see how we're going to do. Orange Piccolo is at his best, too, when we run him in slot 2, right? So that'll be good. All right, let's see. There's, yeah, unfortunately, Power Awakening Piccolo, he's got a really weak... battle motion. I mean, that's pretty fucking disrespectful. I mean, they, like, literally his LR art, right? Like, think of the Power Awakening Piccolo art. Why is that not his battle motion, right? Like, they did kind of, they trolled. They trolled right there with that one. Okay. So, this should be a really good turn right here. If Goku Black does what he typically does and just super attacks in slot 3, we're going to have the gods who cannot be damaged, basically. Okay, yep. Nothing, okay. All right, let's see. Gamma 1, Gotma 1. Oh. Okay. It's a lot of damage, Gamma 1. The fuck? I mean, that's the Senzu. This, more so than anything, I'm pretty certain that's the Senzu beam. God damn, boy. Jesus. All right, so here's Orange Piccolo. 42 million. That's a little bit lower than I was anticipating, actually. 42 million for Orange Piccolo? I thought we were going to be higher than that. I really did. I mean, but, okay. He's going to keep getting additional supers and crit chance, like, as he gets... Okay, hold on. Okay, wait, never mind. Yeah, Piccolo, okay. I was like, oh, it's a little bit lower now. And all of a sudden, Piccolo just kept going and going and going. Okay. There you go, Piccolo. Nice. All right. What? That's death, huh? Oh! Damn, Piccolo! He ate that for real? I guess I badly underestimated him. I mean, yeah, 50%. It's his first. It's because his first turn. That first turn he's guarding with the damage reduction after attacking. He has monster defensive stats, right? Because every one of those super attacks he did, he's getting 50% attack and defense, right? And he does also get. Piccolo has got the when targeted, he gets 150% defense as well. Yeah, so that's perfect. That was a great setup right there. Gamma 1, you good? Goatma 1, you good? You good, bruh? Okay, that was a little concerning for sure. Okay, yeah, I mean, God, dude. Okay. Whoa, can we relax, man? All right, how do we win? How do we put this fight away safest? Of course, dude. I get to this portion of the fight. How does it happen every single time where we get to this part and Goku Black all of a sudden every attack is in slot 0? So he's going to probably super attack in slot 0. We're going to beast Gohan active, but I don't know, man. I'm a little concerned. We haven't seen Gamma 1's active yet. So, Gamma 1's active does give support as well. But we need to heal, too. Let's do Gamma 1's active, just so we could get it in the video here. Although, I mean, if we lose, I'm probably not going to feel comfortable about ending the video here, huh? Alright, let's do Gamma 1's active. I don't think this is going to hit very hard. This is going to give support for 3 turns to superhero and android category allies. Yeah, I think on this turn, our best path of winning, quite honestly, would probably have been... Okay, so we do need to do this, by the way. We need All in the Family up for Beast Gohan right here. I don't think Beast Gohan... Can Beast Gohan take this? I'm not super sure. This is not Beast Gohan on the Bond of Master and Disciple team. Alright, so we are still going to have to dodge the AoE, by the way. I'm going to leave Gohan out here, so that way Beast is getting All in the Family. I'm anticipating, by the way, Goku Black supering in slot 1. Oh, I'm really hoping some STR orbs are created here. No, didn't get lucky enough for that. Alright, yeah, I mean, certainly... using the Ultimate Gohan Senzu would have given us a much higher chance to win here. Alright, Vegeta dodged the AoE, though, so we're good. We're good. Okay. At least until the Goku Black Super Attack comes in. Which is right here. Yeah, dude. I don't know if it's just my luck or what, but this is what happens. Is he able to eat this? No. Yeah, no. Alright, guys. So, you know... Yeah, I tend to have pretty bad luck in these videos. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just wanted, before we finish up, I mean, I like what I'm seeing from this, mostly from Gohan. Gohan is my type of unit. He seems like he's going to be pretty strong defensively. He's going to be stacking defense, which is good. But to me, the Senzu Bean is like the most interesting thing about either of these characters, right? We did see a great tank job by Orange Piccolo, by the way. That was great tanking by Piccolo, because that was either fully built up Goku Black or nearly fully built up Goku Black. So that was a great showing by Orange Piccolo, Power Awakening Piccolo. The reason why we're in here specifically quickly, so when Gohan, here, let me just pull up his kit fast here. When Gohan receives a super attack, right? It's, where is this? Down here. All right, so when Gohan receives super attack, 58% defense, 10% damage reduction, and then for 2 turns, the superhero support. When he receives an unarmed super attack, which Trunks and Goten do in this fight, he gets 158% defense, 20% damage reduction, and for 2 turns, superhero ally support. So, we're about to see this really nicely right here. So, just on this initial opening turn right here, Ki was really bad here, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately. Huh. I guess maybe if orbs are the worst ever, this is something we could see. Although... Wait, no, we're okay. We're okay. Because Gohan... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Gohan is going to super us in slot 0, triggering the first Gohan support, which is then going to give the 2 Gohans their super attack. Yeah, right here. This. Yep, see? Look at their key is now 12. Yep, nice. Okay. Alright, yeah, Gohan is definitely my boy. We saw... So let's think about what we saw with Gamma 1. Gamma 1 did great damage, but the AoE actually did touch him quite a bit. Now, I think, by the way, that Gohan needs to get hit for a lot of these abilities, right? Remember, he gets hit, he gets 300% attack. He needs to get hit by the super attack to trigger the support and the damage reduction, and that works for the unarmed super attack as well. So, like, I would definitely be interested in a dodge build here. I'm probably going to prioritize raw defense, probably dodge secondary and additional third, or maybe I'll do additional secondary dodge third, something like... Yeah, maybe I will do that. But Gohan has so many additionals, he doesn't need a lot of hidden potential system additional. I mean, I guess we've seen Gohan not crit a lot, I suppose, but I'm not interested in giving these guys crit. No way. Giving TURs crit? Let's all laugh. No fucking way, dude. Yeah, that ain't... Y'all know that ain't happening. No fucking way. Crit on TURs, yeah. That's a joke. All right, yeah, sorry. A little bit of holiday cheer for you guys. Okay. All right, Gohan. So, keep in mind, before he's hit, attacks that are low, and that damage he gets, he does, I believe, need to get hit for that, too. So, if we add him with a dodge build, and he dodges all the attacks before, and then that would lower our damage output by quite a bit, but it's always nice getting the extra survivability. I probably will go raw defense... Dodge secondary, additional third is probably what I'm going to do. All right, so we eat this. Bam. So this now triggers even stronger 2-turn support, right? So now Gohan, when he got hit, he had an extra 158% defense, 20% damage reduction, and then for 2 turns, allies got superhero support, 1 key and 20% attack and defense. But that's also stacking with what he's already got, right? So right now... between the 2 Gohans, right? Both Gohans supered last turn, okay? We now have 40% attack and defensive support, like, from the 2 Gohans. Because the Gohan in slot 1 got supered by STR Gohan, and the Gohan in slot 3 got supered by Trunks and Goten. So, you know, that means this one gave 30% support, and this guy gave 10% support. So that's all activated right here. I think we just do this. I mean, we have to. What am I going to put? Path to Power Kid Goku at slot 1? Fuck no. All right, so let's hit this. I am quite concerned about Beast getting hit by a super right away, by the way. Again, I'm not as high on Beast Gohan as other players are. If we run future Gohan's Bottom Mash and a Disciple team, yes. Which, I mean, I guess that is a good way we could do this, too. Because there would be, you know, all these characters are on Bound, Master, and Disciple, so. Alright, how about this? What does this look like? Oh, okay. Alright, guys, I think we could probably wrap up the Gohan and Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1, you know, video right here. I do like this character a lot. They definitely feel like a stronger TUR to me. The ability to sort of like tank as strong as they are able to, I think is really good. That Senzu being ability, if we're fighting Tamagami 1, if we're fighting Goku Black and Zamasu, any boss that has nasty debuffs, that's going to be looking pretty interesting. So I have liked what I've seen from this character right here. And then we saw Gamma 1 put up ridiculous amounts of damage, right? So let me know what you guys think of Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. We'll obviously go a lot crazier once these boys actually drop, right? So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.